سال نو Mubarak. My Farsi name is Ghazal Qasimi Hojat Mandi, and this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down, and I like to take a few minutes to sit right there. I'll tell you how it became known as Soul Sister G, who inspires to help you become aware. North Oshawa was where I was raised. A carefree child who pretended to sing and act is how I spent most of my days. Band and art classes all I liked in school, but to take on a career in that field, I thought my parents would surely see me as a fool. When I got to high school, I felt misunderstood. As a Middle Easterner, I was conditioned to think that I only had a few options as a career in adulthood, to become a lawyer, a doctor, or engineer. Back then, I didn't care for math and science the same way. I chose to be a lawyer. I knew my parents would approve it, for this would be a path to success. Some could even say it was a ticket to greater things ahead. Looking back, it helped develop me, but it was hard, getting out of bed. Is this how it's gonna feel like? That's not alright. For goodness sakes, I was blessed to be walking distance from my school, but I had no motivation or desire in me to use these courses as a tool. Now during this time, I was inspired to take action to pursue fashion. I guess you could say I loved seeing the transformation. I felt like a blank canvas, ready to be turned into an artist's masterpiece. But I was refused. Something that I loved so deeply somehow took away my peace. I was refused by my worrisome parents. To be honest, their fear didn't stop me. I knew my intentions were pure. I was confident I was able to get them to agree. I eased them into it by dabbling in Bollywood themed roles. Surely I knew I had different final goals. I thought they would approve of these conservative looks, but instead they kept thinking it would take me away from the textbooks. I don't think it did. I somehow managed to balance it. It's been 7 years since my first photo shoot, and I can humbly say that I've become a model for editorials, runways, YouTube videos, and there's even more. Opportunities came about when I reached out. They thought my skills were on point, my value was recognized, and opportunities just arise. The relationships I've built have made me a fashion coordinator, creative director, and even a co-host. And yes, I've acted too, but no, it wasn't just out of the blue. Time is what's required, lots of patience and hard work, so I can't say I'm surprised. But let me tell you a secret. As much as I adore fashion, I can't say it's my passion. Perhaps growing up it was, but back then, I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware of the endless possibilities that this universe has provided us, especially to offer one another. And yes, maybe my ego was so high that I didn't sit and reflect on how I may serve others. But today, human potential is where my heart is at. The importance of your mindset and choosing to think, speak, and act consciously is what I want to share, and I will make a pact. As the best version of myself, I will share my insight with the world. But most importantly, the younger generation's lives is who I'm going to impact. Because of the persistence of being true to myself, I've obtained the peace that I've always longed for, and working and being mentored by incredible like-minded community leaders. All of this has led me to the world of personal and professional development, utilizing all my skills to work with incredible people. I now understand that my consciousness chose this body to reside in for a reason, to be of influence, even if my story touches one person's life, giving them the hope that anything is possible. But first, put your fear aside, and with that burning desire within you, take a leap of faith to decide, and know that your soul sister G is here to guide you. Thank you.
Woo!